Okay, so Watch Dogs 2, the trailer dropped. I've seen it. It looks all right, I guess. But here's the thing: people are immediately on the offensive, saying it's hard to trust this trailer.
I know exactly where you're going, but go right ahead.
It's hard to trust this because, like, no, don't get me wrong. I actually did like the first Watch Dogs game.
Me
Yes,
too.
it was severely dumbed down from what we were promised. And that's the problem that we have with this one is people are suddenly like, okay, the game looks beautiful, but here's the thing: is it going to look beautiful when we play it?
I watched two separate trailers. I watched the cinematic trailer, and then the character introduction trailer. The cinematic trailer looks exquisite. I mean, there were times, Bill, where I couldn't tell the difference if this was CGI or live action. I mean, it really is a beautifully rendered trailer.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what the
I
first. That's how the
remembered,
first one looked.
and then I remembered this is Ubisoft we're talking about here, and especially what they did. So, is this another false trailer that they whipped up, or hey, look, if I can understand why people are kind of very uneasy. I mean, after it's like one of those things like fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. So. Yeah, it looks like it's basically going to be the same story, only this time it takes place in San Francisco.
Yeah, so I'm assuming we're not following Aiden anymore.
Yeah, we're following this new guy. Anderson, I don't know what his name is, but yeah.
Like you'd think Aiden would have been the main character for the Watchdog
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, because it's now this other guy who kind of looks like him, but kind of different. He's not a black guy. And looks like it's all about this anarchy group or whatever. Fighting the system sort of thing. Hackers rule the world.
The Patriots.
The Patriots, exactly. So,
Yeah, so
I'm surprised that there was a sequel, that they're going with the sequels, considering
yeah, considering how much hatred and
the first one
backlash
got.
the first
Yeah.
one did. Like I'm
We're one of
surprised.
the few. We're one of the few people who actually liked it. I think. Or
Yeah,
the
I
first
liked
one.
it for what it was. I mean, if you
Me
like
too.
if you like Grand Theft Auto and you like theatricality and deception by using your phone to hack into things and hack into your environment to your advantage and be all stealthful like and fun with it. It was a fun game. Graphically, it didn't look as good as the trailer, but apparently some hackers who modded the PC version were able to fix that problem. But yeah, for what it was a good game. I liked it. Like it wasn't the greatest thing ever made, but it was good. Like if you like Assassin's Creed or like I don't see why
Yeah,
it
that's
wouldn't.
basically the thing, and that's kind of the thing too that kind of busted Ubisoft for this. Now, I don't know if this is coming out for the PC, because PC users were really got screwed over when the first Watchdog came out. So I don't know. It just seems like nowadays a lot of video game companies don't treat PC ports with much respect, which is really surprising me because
Well-
PC is a big market too.
The problem is, like, PC is like developing for a different breed of console. Like, because first of all, the PC is not a console; it's hardware, software, and you can mix and match different graphics cards and all sorts of things. And when you're making it for a console, you're developing a game for the specs that are inside that console. It's very different. It's like you're trying to make a game for the PS4, and then you're also trying to make it for the Wii U, and that's incredibly hard because now you have to try to figure out how the Wii U works, how you're going to integrate the gamepad and into it. It's basically you're making a different game, and that's the thing with the PC version is that there's a lot of different coding, there's a lot of different methods. It's really not a just slap over project. And that's why a lot of the PC versions are botched beyond belief, is because it's usually they're slapped over and not fine-tuned to work with the specs of the PC, and that's why games like Evil Within were not not well received. Watch Dogs, I think, was a nightmare. Grand Theft Auto took like a whole year and a half to come out.
right.
So yeah, like when you're messing with the PC, it's just another handful of problems that a lot of developers really just don't want to get involved with. And
I
it
guess
tells
that's
Tales of Symphonia, like, it was a mess.
well, less said about that one, the better.
Yeah, Tales of Symphonia on PC, absolute mess.
Right.
So yeah,
So it's true. So hopefully so we didn't get much out of this. It came off more like a music video, both of them. So it's going to be kind of the whole, I guess, the same thing, just with a new character and a new setting. So
If anything, I'm just surprised that I'm seeing a 2 at the end of Watch Dogs because I never thought that would happen.
Is this going to be a continuation of the first game? Are they going to ignore the events of the first game? Is it going to become a quasi reboot sort of thing, or is it a true sequel? Will the hero of the first game make an appearance? Who knows?
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I would like to see Aiden come back. He was a cool character.
Yeah.
He was basically like the Batman of that.
Yeah.
of that city, Chicago. I think it was.
Yeah, it was Chicago. That's the first one. Okay, it took place. So this one's in San Francisco. So like I said, the trailer, the visuals look beautiful. Now, whether or not the game's gonna actually look like that, well, we're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah. So until then, like I guess we're just gonna have to
keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, watch the trailers, but don't take any of them seriously until the game comes out, because what you might play ultimately might be an entirely different scenario.
Right.